Hello everyone and welcome back to my Shapes.io Make Everything machine. Now I've done a little bit of compacting, as you can see. I've also added some functionality over here in the layer assembly area. It was a minor bug that I had to fix, and I've added a buffer so that I can output larger numbers of shapes per second. So let's start with the bug fix I've done in the layer assembly. So the issue I had was that with a 3-corner shape I wasn't getting, or the machine was getting stuck because I had all these wrong shapes output from when the shapes changed. Bunch of wrong shapes were output from the layer assembly into the painter. So I had 4 layer shapes trying to be, or 4 corner shapes trying to be painted with only 3 colors. And because of the way I've done the painter, if I cut this line, you'll see there's no color, but no color is not equal to gray, which is what was causing the issue. So it was trying to paint a corner that I didn't need with a color that I didn't have. So the entire machine got stuck, which is why I added this filter to weed out everything that's of the incorrect shape from the layer assembly. And now to do that, I had to create the shape for each layer so that I get a 1 layer shape to check against, which I've done by using transistors and NOT gates in combination, so that if I get a shape on this blue line, for example, it will feed into this transistor, which will let the green line through and will therefore merge with the blue one and will get an output. Now, if there is nothing on the blue line, it will not trigger the transistor, it will rather trigger the NOT gate, so that it triggers the other transistor and will only get as an output what's inputting on the green line. So I've done, and this is of course done vice versa as well, so the green line triggers the blue line to go through or not go through. And I've done this like 3 times in total. So I have the left part of a shape, the right part of a shape, and then the same logic once more for the combination of the left and right parts of the shape. And this of course is done for every layer. So with that logic in place, I can weed out all the incorrect shapes in the filter, and I won't have any more problems with lines getting stuck. So now let's move on to the buffer, which is the actual new addition to the machine rather than just a bug fix. So here I have all of these storage containers, which will start storing up the correct shape, because any incorrect will be thrown into the trash over here. So how this works is I have all of these containers which will store up as we've established the correct shape. And this filter here will output one piece over to this belt, and the counter will output the correct shape, which we compare to the shape we need. And if it is the shape we need, it will lock this filter into the position where it keeps feeding more into the storage containers. And we have this one shape over here in the belts moving about, so that once it reaches this counter, it again will compare to the output we need, and if it is the output we need, which it currently isn't, it will send out a 1 over here on the blue line, which lets all of the shapes flow through from here. And I've added this transistor with a button so that I can close it off in case you need. It will store up to 150 shapes. There we'll see it's outputting now, and after a while it will complete the level, or it should. Yes, level has been completed just in time. So I might have to make the delay slightly longer. And so yeah, back to the logic. Here the first filter just throws away any incorrect shapes, or essentially empties up the previous shape. And then I've added another filter that does the exact same thing, just so that I won't get 3-4 of the previous shape running in first before the correct shapes, but I will actually get 16 full belts of the shape running in every time. Now, that last emptying of the storage was that slow, probably because I have to get the tick rate down to 60 Hz rather than 240 for recording these videos. So, but if that's the case that I don't complete the level, I can just press this button and wait for the storage to fill up even more, and then empty it up. So it's just like a manual override in case things go wrong. And as for these filters over here, they are doing the opposite of what the main filters do that let the shapes through. So these will block shapes from moving once the storages start emptying. So that I won't get any interleave here with 2 different shapes coming in, but I actually get 16 full belts. I've got 4 of these down here and 4 over here, so that I can input other shapes while the storages are filling up. So yeah, that's it for this time. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you want to see more whenever I make more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.